everyone, this is Karen.
Hey everybody, this is Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of our daily conversation and it's called At a Bank. And the vocabulary words are personal.
Personal.
Rick was given a personal set of slippers when he got on the plane.
So lucky.
First class.
International.
International.
The military's treatment of the prisoner broke several international laws.
Balance.
Balance.
I'm afraid to look at my bank balance.
Me too. Deposit.
Deposit.
Judy has to make a deposit later today.
So we're talking about being at a bank.
Yeah, and opening up a bank account. Do you remember how old you were when you opened up your first bank account?
I remember I was, 12 years old
Only
in Canada.
12?
Yes.
Wow. So
But I didn't really have a lot of money though.
where did your money come from when you're 12 years old?
I think I got allowance from my parents.
Oh, so an allowance, like you did something around the house or something? No, you
No.
didn't. They just gave you money each week?
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't work for my allowance.
Well, my money, I opened up my first bank account, I think I was also around 12 or 13.
Okay, so where did your money come from? From working or doing house chores?
Yeah, actually, I earned money by doing small things around the neighborhood. I would wash cars and help to keep people's gardens up, do the upkeep on the gardens.
Okay,
and things like
mowing the lawn.
That type of stuff.
Okay,
Right.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
But nowadays, now before we had to, go to the bank, open up a bank account, and then do everything at the bank. But nowadays, we can just do online banking.
Yeah.
Right?
Online banking is pretty easy.
Yes.
Not much to it.
And you don't have to line up at the bank. I think that's the best part about online banking.
Yeah. Everything's so convenient these days.
Exactly. You don't even have to leave your home.
Okay, let's learn more about being at the bank.
All right, enjoy.
Max is at Old Glory Bank. A bank teller is ready to help.
Hi, how can I help you today?
I'd like to open a checking account.
We offer 3 types of personal checking accounts: Old Glory Safe Banking, Daily Banking, and Plus Banking. Are you a student?
Yes, I'm an international student. I have my paperwork with me if you need it.
Great. Since you're a student, let's not worry about Plus Banking and its $10,000 minimum balance.
Good call. Which of these has lower monthly fees?
I'm happy to say that for both accounts, we'll drop the monthly fee for students who are 24 and under. In terms of the opening deposit, it's $25 for safe banking and $100 for daily.
I see. I think I'll go with the safe banking account.
Today's conversation is called Daily Conversation at a Bank. Part 1. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. So we're going to the bank. We're going to be dealing with money matters, with financial issues. Actually, I don't go to banks very often. I can't really remember the last time I went to a bank because we can do online banking. Sure. We can go to the ATM at any time to get money out. But it's true, if you need to do something special, if you need to do something important, you will have to go to the bank. And there are a few common situations where we will need to actually go to the bank. But remember, go early. Banks close really early. They close at what, like 3 o'clock?
They close
3:30.
They close quite early. Yeah. Anyways, these days online banking is a thing. You can do most of your banking online. But if you want to open a bank account, chances are you're going to have to go to that bank to open your account.
You have to show ID and stuff.
Anyways, part 1 of our lesson is called opening a bank account. So Max, he's our star here. Max is at Old Glory Bank, and a bank teller is ready to help. She's going to help him out. Anyways, the bank teller says, "Hi, how can I help you today?"
Really? She says
Hi.
that. Okay.
How can I help you today?
She's quite an elderly bank teller. But anyway, so Max
very kindly,
is
though.
Very nice. She's very welcoming, very friendly. So Max is there, and he explains the business he has, the business he would like to take care of. He says, I'd like to open a checking account.
There you go. And this is not a savings account. If you opened a savings account, you'd be putting money in the bank because you don't want to use it, okay? You want to keep that money safe, and you want that amount of money to grow. Now, if you open a checking account, that's the account you're going to be using quite a lot, okay? If you have a debit card or if you use checks, you'll use your checking account so you can pay for things and stuff like that. Anyways, the bank teller says, we offer 3 types of personal checking accounts. Old Glory Safe Banking, Daily Banking, and Plus Banking. Oh, also, are you a student? Okay, so these are all things you've got to figure out. Which account do you want? Which type of checking account do you want? And also, are you a student? Because very often they have very good banking deals for students. Anyways, it says here, he's going to open a personal checking account. Here, a personal checking account is a checking account for a person. Okay, you could have like a company account. Okay, that company can use that. Other people within the company, not just one person, can use that account. But here, a personal checking account is a checking account for an individual, for a single person, and not a company. For example, Rick was given a personal set of slippers when he got on the plane. Rick could use these, and no one else could. They were his personal private slippers.
All right, so Max wants to open his own bank account, a personal account, not something he might, for example, share with his parents in case he needs money from them. This is just for him. And then he explains his situation a little bit more clearly. He says, yes, he is interested in a personal account. He says, yes, I'm an international student. I have my paperwork with me if you need it. This is kind of a good point. If you're living in a country that's not your home country, that you're not a citizen of, you might need to have a slightly different process when opening a bank account. As foreigners here in Taiwan, the rules are slightly different depending on the bank, so it's good to come prepared with lots of paperwork, with your passport, ID, official documents, and stuff like that, because you are an international customer of this bank. You're a customer from another country, and that's basically what international means. It's an adjective meaning from country to country. All right, not within one country, but between 2 or more countries. For example, the military's treatment of the prisoner broke several international laws. These are laws that many countries have signed. That's why we use the term international.
So Max is a student.
He's a student.
But he doesn't live in the country.
He's an overseas student.
He's not a citizen of the country where he is studying. He's an international student, a student from another country. Now, the bank teller says, okay, great. Great, you got your paperwork. Fantastic. Now, since you're a student, she continues, let's not worry about Plus Banking and its $10,000 minimum balance. One of the reasons that you need to actually go to a bank to open your bank account is because you have to show up with money, your ID, and also money to put in the bank. And usually there's a minimum balance, okay? A minimum amount of money that you need to put into that bank in order to open that account. Okay, by the way, you can also have just the balance in your checking account. That's how much money you actually have in your bank account at that moment. Anyways, for example, I'm afraid to look at my bank balance.
All right, so Max listens to her advice. I don't want that Plus Banking. The minimum balance is quite a lot of money. I'm just a poor student and I don't need that much money. So he says, good call. That's like saying good advice, or I'll do that. I agree with you. Which of these has lower monthly fees? So he's looking at the other 2 types of checking account, and he wants to know which has lower monthly fees. This is basically the money that the bank takes from you for doing business with the bank. The teller tells him, I'm happy to say that for both accounts, we'll drop the monthly fee for students who are 24 and under. So again, another nice thing the bank does to make life easier for students, young students, doing business with the bank.
Yeah, I had student banking for a very long time. It's a great deal. When you graduate, you go, oh man, banking is actually more expensive than I thought it was. Yeah, being a student is great. Anyways, the bank teller continues by saying, in terms of the opening deposit, it's $25 for safe banking and $100 for daily.
All right, deposit, this noun or this verb is to put money into the bank. So you got that money from your hongbao, from a birthday party or a birthday present. You go to the bank or you go to the ATM, you use the special ATM or give it to the person in the bank. I'd like to put this in my account. Your balance goes up because of that deposit. Putting the money in the bank is also called to deposit money. The opposite, withdraw. You take it out, you withdraw it, you put it in, you deposit it. For example, Judy has to make a deposit later today. She has to go to the bank to put money in the bank. So Max is listening to this, listening to all the different information. He says, I see, I understand. I think I'll go with a safe banking account.
Sounds like a safe choice there, Max.
Well done, Max.
All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。在这次绘画当中，我们要来学银行英语。那么第一部分是关于银行开户，我们这边就先补充一下。Account 这个字呢，当名词它可以指账户，像 checking account 表示支票账户 ，savings account 表示储蓄账户。好，对话里面的主角 Max 他现在人在银行里面，他想要开一个支票账户。那银行行员说，他们有提供3种个人支票账户：安心账户、每日账户以及加值账户。接着呢，他就问 Max 是不是学生。Max 说他是国际学生，那他还有带文件，如果有需要的话，他可以提供。这边出现2个单字 ，personal，personal 它是形容私人的、个人的 ，international，international 它是形容国际的、跨国的。至于补充单字 teller， 就是在 tell 后面加上 er，teller 表示银行出纳员，还有 paperwork 表示书面文件、文书资料。好，对话里面的银行行员说，因为 Max 是学生，所以就不用管加值账户还有他那个1万块的最低余额限制了。Max 接着就回答 Good call。什么是 Good call 呢？它表示正确的决定或者是好主意。其中的 call 在这边它是指决定。那这个用语完整的说法是 That's a good call。原本是指说在比赛当中，这个裁判做了一个好的判决，然后我们就把它引申用来表达同意或者是赞同某件事情、赞同某项决定。Max 说完 good call 之后，他就问说，哪一种账户的管理费比较低呢？行员就说，针对24岁以下的学生，安心账户跟每日账户其实都不用收取每个月账户的管理费。好，那如果就这个开户的存款来说，安心账户的开户存款要存$25，那每日账户则是要存$100。那当然 Max 最后就决定选比较便宜的那个，就是安心账户。好，这边还有2个单字 balance 它是当名词表示余额结存，我们用 minimum balance 就可以用来表达最低余额。再来看 deposit 它当动词可以表达把钱存入，像存入银行之类的。那么当名词就可以指存款，或者是它还有保证金、押金的意思。我们文中用到 opening deposit， 它是指开户存款。好，顺便补充一下，刚刚 Mike 老师提到的是 withdraw， W-I-T-H-D-R-A-W withdraw 这个动词表示提款。介华课文中。
Max wants to set up his online banking.
Here is your debit card. Please sign the back. Let's get your online banking set up.
Sounds great.
This is your account number and temporary PIN. You'll have to get the Old Glory Bank app first.
Can I use my Toaster Pay account with this? I usually pay for things with my phone.
Our accounts are compatible with both Toaster Pay and Jazz Pay.
Perfect. Thanks.
Okay, and part 1 of our lesson, Max set up his bank account. He was actually at the bank. Next, he wants to learn about online banking. Yes, part 2 of our dialogue is called Setting Up Online Banking. Now, Max wants to set up his online banking. Why? Because he wants to bank online. He wants to use the internet and a computer. He doesn't want to have to go into the bank all the time.
Well, sure, online banking is great. You can do it from home 24 hours a day, especially after the banks close, and they close really early. Anyway, so the bank teller is finishing up his business. She says, "Here is your debit card. Please sign the back." There's that little plastic card, kind of like a credit card, but the debit card is the one you might use at the ATM and things like that. But yes, in both cases, you need to write your name or sign your name on the back just so people can compare it when you use your debit card in the future. Then she says, let's get your online banking set up. Let's organize your online account. Max says, sounds great, and the teller proceeds to show him what to do.
This is your account number and temporary PIN. You'll have to get the Old Glory Bank app first. So, okay, here are the steps you have to follow to do the online banking. You have a temporary PIN, a couple of other things, and you also have to download the app. There's an app for this bank. Now, Max says, can I use my Toaster Pay account with this? I usually pay for things with my phone.
Ah, okay. So he wants to use his own sort of internet money. Our accounts are compatible with both Toaster Pay and Jazz Pay. So this is kind of like Apple Pay or WePay, which is popular in China, right? People basically have an account on their phone, and you can wave your phone over a special pad at the cash register. It's to kind of, be used for paying for simple small things, stuff at the convenience store and things like that. So you don't always need your wallet, but it has to work with your bank account as well, obviously. So the bank teller told him that yes, those online systems work with our bank. You should be able to use it. Max says, perfect, thanks. He's a happy customer.
Wonderful.
He's on his way to the wonderful world of spending money.
Wonderful. I can use my Toaster Pay account. Fantastic. All right, folks, with that, part 1 of our daily conversation is in the books. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
在第2段对话里面 ，Max 想要设定网络银行。好 ，online 是形容线上的，我们用 online banking 就可以用来表达网络银行。那我们看到银行行员呢，把 Max 他的签账金融卡递给他，然后请他在那张卡的背面签名。我们文中用到 debit card 就是指签账金融卡，那这是一种连接银行账户的这个支付卡。你的账户里面必须要有存款，你才可以把它拿来签账做交易，没有钱你就不能刷它。好，那我们接着呢要来设定网络银行咯。银行行员把 Max 他的账户号码还有暂时的密码交给他，然后提醒他说要先下载他们银行的应用程式。那由于 Max 他平常都是用手机在付款，他想知道说他平常用的那个行动支付 Toaster Pay 有没有跟这个相容。那银行行员跟他说，他们的账户有跟 Toaster Pay 和 Jazz Pay 都有相容，这2个 Pay 是乱掰的，不要去查。好，最后我们来看补充单字 compatible。compatible 它是形容词，形容相容的，可以并存的。好，那么以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有2个，第一个是 in terms of， 第二个是 go with。我们先来学 in terms of。片语 in terms of 表示就什么什么方面来说，就什么什么而论。那其中的 terms 固定要用复数形。例如 ，This job offer is appealing in terms of salary。就薪水而言，这个工作机会很吸引人。那最后我们来学 go with。片语动词 go with 常见的用法有3种。第一种是表达搭配，与什么什么相配。例如，The skirt goes well with her blouse。那件裙子跟她的上衣很相配，这个裙子跟衣服很搭。第二种意思是表达伴随，随着什么一起出现。例如 ，Type 2 diabetes often goes with obesity. 第二型糖尿病常常伴随着肥胖一起出现。好，那么第三种是表达选择选用，例如 After trying on dozens of dresses, Melissa went with the first one she had picked. 试穿了数十件洋装之后 ，Melissa 选了她挑的第一件。我懂，我真的懂。Melissa， 我懂你。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见了，拜拜。
我们今天要来看两个非常易混淆的字 bored and boring 到底哪里都不一样呢 Alright
So bored right now.
Yeah, Shane's really boring.
No, you're boring, so I'm bored.
Alright, 第一个字呢，我们先来看 bored.
Bored.
第二个 boring.
Boring.
OK, 我们来看一下 bored 第一个 Alright, 这个是一个形容词，它的意思就是感到无聊的，所以你刚刚说 I'm
bored.
哦，所以不是说Shane这个人很无聊，对你其实是
因为我非常 not boring.
就他本身不无聊，但是他的感觉是无聊的人。
对，因为旁边的人。
什么啊？在那边。So you can say she was bored, so she turned on the television. 就是她无聊到她打开电视这样。Yeah.
OK, 那 boring 是就是有一个东西，就是令人觉得很无聊。
哦，对，就是 Shane is boring。
不是个东西，所以东西
你是一个东西。
可是
你也可以说人很无聊。
可是我有记得就是 boring ing 跟 thing thing， 那这个 thing 是让我觉得很 bored。
对。
让我觉得 bored， it's boring。对。
So 比如说你今天可能在开长途车好了，你就可以说啊，怎么开这么久 ？The long car ride was very boring.
Because the person sitting next to me is very boring.
No,
so I'm bored.
Okay.
Get it?
All right, whatever. Anyway, you're boring. Anyway, 我们要来进入 live action 了。
Live action, my favorite is
It's not boring
at all.
Not.
I feel bored all the time. Why do you think that is?
Maybe you're just a boring person.
Hey, that's not very nice.
There's nothing wrong with being boring. I actually prefer being around boring people.
Huh? What do you mean? Why?
If you're bored all the time, that probably means there's no drama going on in your life. I don't like hanging out with people with too much drama.
So you hang out with me because I bore you? Are you bored now?
A little bit. Just kidding, okay? Don't worry. You're boring in a good way, you know? It's very comfortable being around you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I think.
You do you. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.